what's up, man? This is Late Registration Radio. I'm Drip Davis, coming to you live with our first episode. What's up, Yelly?
What's good, Drip? Well, how you doing, Marquis?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. We don't have our fourth little member with us today. His name is Manny. He's out in California getting girls' numbers.
Manny, I need you to remember that she called you little.
Man, tell them you taking care of business.
So what are we going to talk about today?
Well, today we have a few topics on our table. Since this is our first episode, what I want to do is I want to let the audience know a little bit about who we are. I'll go first, and then Yelly, you can go. Marquis, you're up after that. Like I said earlier, I'm Drip Davis, a graduate of Texas Southern University. Also from the greatest planet, which is Earth. And from the greatest city on earth, Houston, Texas. We're here because we want to bring you guys a fresh show, fresh outlook on life, and, get you through the day. Let them know something, Yelly.
All right, my name is Yelly. I'm not from Houston. I'm actually from Kentucky. I've been in Houston for about 3 years now, so I don't know if that low-key makes me, from Houston. But I'm just here. I'm the female cast member of the podcast. Get y'all a little female take on everything. Marquis, what about you?
All right, what's up, everybody? My name is Marquis Harris. I am officially from Houston, Texas, born and raised. I am about to graduate from Texas Southern University this semester. I'm very excited.
Congrats.
Thank you. Like I said, I met a lot of people. I had a great time. And, yeah, we started this media group to bring you guys content and, give a little bit of ourselves to the community and just see what we can do from there.
Okay, so
Oh, one more thing. Just so everybody knows, everybody that is with late registration, we are all graduates or currently attending Texas Southern University. So we got to rep our school a little bit.
Gotta shout out the school.
Definitely gotta give big ups to Texas Southern University. Me and Yelly are graduates. We did graduate a semester earlier than Marquis and Manny. We want to point that out. Manny isn't here, so what I'll do is I'll let him, keep his peace, be quiet, and he'll introduce himself on the next episode when he is here. We're going to go ahead and get into these topics. First topic that we have, Cleveland Cavaliers, LeBron James, the trades. I feel like it was a little crazy. Me personally, I'm a Kobe fan, so I will always be biased. I think LeBron is a crybaby. A huge crybaby at that. I feel like he sucks the life out of every star that comes to come and play with him. And he cleared the locker room out. We'll see if he stays. How do you feel about it, Yellow?
Well, to be honest, I don't follow the Cavaliers that much. I did see that they were putting a lot of, the players that most people know up for trading. And I do feel like that's going to upset a lot of Cavaliers fans and also fans of the other teams that the players are going to. I guess we'll just have to see how it goes when the season starts.
I like that.
Yeah, so for me, to be honest with you, I don't really follow basketball that much. I'm kind of more of an esports guy. I'm a huge geek. So, but I did hear about the trades. My dad watches sports a lot, and we're always talking. So, we were talking about that, and it's kind of shocking from what I do know, the knowledge that I do have about basketball. It is shocking to me. So, like Yelly said, I guess we just have to see where it goes from there.
All right. For somebody who does follow basketball like myself, I feel like LeBron James is still a big crybaby. I can't take away anything from his athletic ability, but he's definitely a crybaby. Okay, let's get to talking about some tech stuff. Marquis said earlier that he's a geek. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about that, Keith.
All right, so one thing that really just, it gets under my skin. So for all my photographers, videographers, anything of that sort, even if you're just like an office worker, we all deal with files on a day-to-day basis. So with that being said, we have to make sure that we label our files accordingly and not just leave them out in the open. Don't just throw stuff on your desktop. Make a folder for it. It helps you with organizing, and in the end, it'll be so much better for you. It's like a huge relief once you see that those files are labeled and you are able to work according to that. So I just want to stress on that, guys. Make sure you label your files accordingly and just be real organized.
Yeah, and I'm huge about that because I have, an external hard drive. I have folders literally for everything.
Exactly.
I can find everything in a heartbeat. I hate looking at somebody's laptop. For example, Drip's laptop.
The
I had
worst.
to go find something off his laptop. I was so frustrated because his stuff was just like all over the place. And so, I mean, that just has to do with like what kind of person you are.
Yeah.
I'm like a very neat person when it comes to that kind of stuff. You know, for him, he's neat, but I guess when it comes to that stuff, he just doesn't care.
Yeah, and I mean, now that you said that, you know, it really does depend on what kind of person you are. Like, if you like that atmosphere, then that's cool. Like, I'm just saying, you know, this is just my take on it, and if it can help you, I say, you know, try it out. So, yeah.
Me and Yelly might fight after this episode is over. But yeah, all the tech stuff, I usually leave it up to Marquis and Yelly because I know that they love doing stuff like that. Me, I mean, I put stuff where I can find it. Like, you know, if I want to find some pictures, I know where they at. It's my laptop. Let me go get it myself.
I got you.
But yeah, that's you know, that's just a little bit about me as far as the tech stuff goes. I wanted to, since it is our first episode, I really wanted to get into like letting you guys know who we are. I want Danielle, aka Yelly, to go ahead and tell us a little bit more about who she is and what her interests are, what she does, how we met, what brought us together as a group, especially with our future endeavors as far as Vibehouse Media Group.
Okay, so a little bit about me. I do a lot of photography, videography, editing. That's kind of like my specialty, a little bit of digital art as well. So as far as my contribution to the group, it'd be more on those, you know, aspects. And I don't even really remember how me and Drip met, to be honest. Like, I know we had class together.
She's lying. I'll tell you how
No,
we met.
you remember. I don't remember.
I'll tell you how we met. We met at actually the Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh yeah, we
scene. We
Gotcha.
yeah. She don't want me to tell his story. But I'm gonna tell the story anyway. We met at the O.J. Simpson trial. Cuba Gooding Jr., John Singleton. They came over to the great illustrious Texas Southern University. She told me she was from Kentucky, and I said, "What kind of place is Kentucky?" Like, I was like,
He was really going along on me about it.
Was horses, like derbies and stuff, and I'm like, Kentucky, my G, like, you know. But I definitely had to get on her about that, about being from Kentucky, and then later I realized it wasn't her fault where she was born, but she did make the right decision to come over to Houston. So I mean, we can celebrate with that.
And then Marquis, me and Marquis, we had a few classes together. That's how I met Marquis. Marquis is very talented. He's very good at everything he does and knows a lot about cameras, filming, editing, audio, like all that stuff. He's like, what do you call it? A jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades. That sounds about right. So.
And so he's definitely a big contribution to the group as well. And I'm pretty sure you probably met Drip through class as well.
Yeah, so I met Drip through class, and you know those people that, you know, one day you're in class, and then a couple months from now, you wake up and it's like y'all are connected, y'all are always talking. Now y'all starting a media group, and that's what kind of friend he is. And he has an amazing spirit. He's a great guy, very talented, very wise. He knows how to direct things, and I'll give him the authority with the business side of things any day. So that's how we met. And I met Yelly, of course, through a lot of different classes. Very talented, very wise also.
I definitely enjoy working with these guys and girl. Actually, they won't tell you the truth. But what happened was I was stalking them. Trying to find out how I could find a way to bring us all together, because I saw everyone's individual talents, and I said, hey, Yelly's really good at this. Marquis is really good at this. Manny, he's not here today, but he could really be good at something if he was here. Okay. But, yeah, like, it was beautiful, and ever since we've started working together, even before we started working together, just taking class together, and, you know, just getting to know these guys, it's really been a great experience. And we've made some really good grades on assignments, and we're looking to make a huge impact on this world. And I'm just glad that these guys gave in when I begged and pleaded for them to come and be on my team. So we're gonna move into hot topics, movies that are coming out. I know Black Panther is
Black Panther. That's
I
the movie
cannot
right now.
wait.
It's a
That's the movie.
big
Can't
must
wait.
see that everybody's looking forward to. I know I'm definitely looking forward to it. I usually don't really get into movies that I feel like have some kind of cartoon affiliation. But Black Panther, the trailer, the build up and everything, I feel like it's gonna be a great movie, and I don't think it's gonna be one to disappoint. How do you feel about that, Yelly?
I'm super, 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 super excited about Black Panther coming out because there's been so much hype over it on social media. Like, it just seems like every Black person is excited to see this movie because it's like this is our movie. This is our superhero movie just for us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't wait to go to the theater and just see like all my people,
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
to
possible.
support. No bootleg in this movie.
Definitely
That's the rule. No
popping.
bootleg in this movie. You have to go see it and spend your money. So that way all the actors and everybody that's a part of this movie, get what they deserve from it.
So for me, I'm excited because I follow comic books, and I feel like a lot of people don't really know about Black Panther. So for the movie to come out, I feel like it's going to bring a lot of insight. And, the times that we live in right now, it's a lot of controversy behind the movie. So with that being said, it's going to be exciting to see how people react and different thoughts and opinions.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited about that. And I want them to break the box office.
So, you guys know any other movies that's coming out that you might want to see, or any movies that just came out that you saw recently or anything like that?
Recent movies that I've seen.
I mean, honestly, I watch a lot of old movies. Like,
What movies you like?
Yeah.
So yesterday, I watched The Godfather.
Mm-hmm.
And the day before that, I watched Goodfellas. There we go. That's the movie that I watched the day before that. 2 great movies. So as far as new movies coming out, I haven't really been... And it's funny, it's ironic because we are RTF majors and things like that.
Yeah.
So we're supposed to be on top of that in a sense. But yeah, so I'm just kind of waiting on Black Panther, check that out.
Everybody's waiting on Black Panther. Me, a TV show that I like to watch. I know this probably doesn't fit my character description, but I'm in love with How to Get Away with Murder. And I'm hurt because I missed it last night, and I've been so busy I haven't had a chance to watch it, and it's eating me up inside. And I'm still hurt from them killing off West last season because I'm like, how you gonna kill the main character? And that's something that's bothering me right now, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and write a letter and see where it goes from there.
Dang.
To be honest, I've tried to get into How to Get Away with Murder like 3 different times. I can't get into it. Like, it was just boring to me.
Daniel, I don't know what your problem is, but I think you might want to leave.
I feel like most shows, for the most part, some of them, they start off kind of slow, and you just got to keep with it and see how it takes off, and then maybe you'll get that excitement that you need.
I'm going to tell you like this. How to Get Away with Murder does not start off slow. It starts off hitting the ground running, and it goes the whole way. Do you guys like Power?
I don't watch Power either.
I don't watch Power either. I watch stuff that you probably ain't even heard of.
Man,
Yeah, I watch like Riverdale.
I watch some stuff that you got to search for on Netflix.
Y'all know what? We going to go ahead and move into the next topic area because I feel like y'all just... All right,
broaden your horizons.
President Trump, our lovely president,
Here we go.
who we love
Here we
and
go.
adore. Hey, welcome back to Late Registration Radio. This your boy Drip, back with Yelly and Marquis. Missing Manny still, but
Of course.
that'll be all right. Okay, so we were getting into our president, who we love so dearly. I'm trying to say, hey, proud to be an American. At least I know I'm free, kind of, sort of. But yeah, the Eagles just recently beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Yay!
Shout out to the Eagles.
Tom Brady is the GOAT.
Okay.
Like I said, I think I'm gonna have to fight a few people after this. But yeah. So traditionally the team that wins the Super Bowl or wins an NBA championship, they go to the White House. 3 Eagles players have already said that they aren't going to the White House, and one of those guys is white. The three Eagles players, Malcolm Jenkins, Chris Long, and Torrey Smith, these guys have said that they are definitely turning down an invitation to Donald Trump's White House. Not just the White House, but Donald Trump's White House. You know, like I said, we love our president because we're taught to love everyone, but, you know, everyone doesn't like the president. And, you know, some people more than others, less than others. But how do you feel about that, Yoli?
I think that's a good decision for them not to go. I feel like the whole team shouldn't go. I mean, obviously, if they're like a Trump supporter, they're probably going to go anyway. But I feel like the things he said in general about multiple people, like no matter what, like ethnicity you are, even people who have disabilities and stuff, I feel like that alone should make you not want to go. And then of course he said stuff about football players, calling them, you know, what he called them, sons of bitches. Like, why would you want to go see somebody who said that about you? That's so disrespectful.
Exactly. How you feel about it, Keith?
It doesn't come off as a surprise to me that those players feel that way, so I'm kind of not shocked. It kind of makes sense in this day and age that we live in, with everything going on and everybody is so free with their feelings, so it just really doesn't surprise me.
Okay, to piggyback on what you said, Yeli, you said Donald Trump speaks ill about people with disabilities. I find that to be funny because we're taught, you know, to do to others as we want done to us. But when we look up and our president does it, it kind of says, all right, if he can do it, then we can do it. How do you feel about that as far as, like, touching on the topics of bullying in schools and sorts?
I feel like just because the president said something like that, that doesn't give you the right to, like, feel like you can go say that to somebody.
Agreed.
Because there's a lot of things I feel like people feel like they can say to others now because of who is our president. But, you know, you say the wrong thing to the wrong person, they're still going to beat your ass. Like,
but it's the president.
That's
I
true.
mean,
That's
look,
true.
the president has, you know, Secret Service, bodyguards, all that kind of stuff. You don't have a bodyguard. You don't have Secret Service. You know, you're not off limits.
So basically what you're saying is talk your pay rate. And talk your pay grade. Talk as good as your money can protect you.
I see what you're saying, because it's like, now that he is in office, it seems that everybody has the okay to say whatever they want. You know, the people that are kind of arrogant and racist, you know, they feel like they can say what they want now just because he's in office.
And that's like, we're seeing that a lot more, not like just with regular people, but like other politicians, other, you know, celebrities, other people that
Senators,
have money and power. You know, they're being more outspoken about how they truly feel and what they really think about other people.
So, moving along, I know how everyone feels about Donald Trump now. I don't want anyone to take it as I'm a Donald Trump fan, because I'm not. I think he's amazing at building capital, but I don't think that he was the right choice for presidency. But let's move into some music. What's hot right now? Like, what do you guys like? I know Yeli, she's a definite fan and real festive in the music community, and we're gonna do some things that touch the music community with Vibehouse Media Group. So Danielle, Yeli,
yes.
What's hot right now to you in music, and what do you like?
Well, when it comes to music for me, I listen to a lot of artists that aren't necessarily pop stars yet, or, you know, whatever you want to call them. They're not.
So
they're
underground.
not. Underground people.
She
People
underground
who have.
king.
They might have like a strong social media following right now, but their songs aren't really like on the radio. So somebody that I love her music. I love her vibe. It's Kali Uchis. I love her music. She has a song out called After the Storm. It has Tyler, the Creator, and Boosie Collins sample, and you just have to listen to the song because it's just like, I don't know, like, her vibe is just such a, like, peaceful vibe. Like, I could tell if you met her in real life, she would have, like, a really good energy, you know? And then also, coming from somebody who is more local, there's an artist, his name is Don't Ask Jen. He actually has an album out called Don't Ask, Memoirs of the Summer. You guys got to check that out. It is on Apple Music, so you can download it. I actually shot him one time when he was performing at a event that Evolversy was putting on at the Secret Group downtown, and he has an amazing stage presence. His music, no doubt, like if somebody listens to him and decides to sign him, no doubt that his songs would be the songs that you'd be hearing on the radio all the time. So y'all definitely need to check out those two people for sure.
Okay, Keith, you got any music you want us to check out, or any favorites, or new music, old music? How you want to do it?
Man, so, okay, with me, I'm crazy with music. 1 minute, I'll be listening to Migos. The next minute, I'm listening to Mozart. Then the next minute, I'm
Mozart.
Then the next minute, I'm listening to some Jagged Edge. So, I'm all over the place with music. But I like a lot of low-key artists. I like to give people that I know a chance. So, with that being said, I want to shout out Tobacco Ryan.
Definitely. Big shout out to Tobacco Ryan.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Go follow him on Instagram. He's a good friend of ours, Vibehouse Media Group.
For sure.
Hopefully we can get him on episode one day.
Definitely.
I think that'll be pretty dope.
We love his music.
Oh yeah, definitely. He just released a new video. So you can check out all the details on his Instagram. So, go ahead and check him out.
That's Tobacco _Ryan.
Tobacco _Ryan on Instagram.
Big Tobacco. Big Ryan.
What about you, Ken? What are you listening to?
Me, I listen to a lot. Actually, I really like a lot of different musics, a lot of different genres, but mainly I'm into hip hop. My favorite is Future. When Future first came out, I couldn't understand shit.
Oh, you a hype beast.
I couldn't understand shit Future said. But then once I started to understand, I actually didn't like him at first because I was like, I can't understand what you're saying. And then when I started listening, I had to slow my brain down. And I said, let me understand. And then, Future, he kind of blew me away with the music game. I like Future, Drake. Tobacco Ryan is another artist that I like. That's on the up and coming. I really like Frank Ocean's music because sometimes I need to just vibe, and SZA, Frank Ocean,
gotcha.
Yeah, stuff like that. It just puts me in a mood. Nav, a lot of new artists that I like. Lil Baby, Moneybag.
Moneybags, definitely. Yeah, you gotta check out his albums.
Yeah,
his music really just gets you pumped, just you know what I mean. It's just something about his beats and the way he goes about his lyrics. It's just real cool, to hear.
Yeah, and somebody who I have to listen to all the time, Rick Ross. I feel like Rick Ross not even a rapper no more. I feel like he's just walking motivation.
He a businessman.
Yeah,
for sure, definitely.
So that's my touch on music, and we will be doing features where we have local artists come in and play their music, and if you want to get some of your music played, we'll definitely be the platform for that. We'll be the setup spot, and late registration. You're on the way. We're about to kind of wrap up our show, and I feel like this was a great first episode. But before we do wrap up our show, I want to let everybody that's here today give out their social medias and away from the podcast show, because we're a pretty beastie podcast team, but I think we're a pretty beastie team all around. I want everybody to go ahead and tell everything that they do individually. Because we are all communication majors, and me and Yelly are graduates, and Manny and Marquis have to catch up. But we're all talented in our own different ways, and I want to give you guys the floor to kind of tell a little bit about yourselves and what you do as far as media-wise. You can go first, Marquis.
I mainly video edit. I can't tell you guys how much time I spend just editing. I'm always on the computer. So I also do photography, cinematography. I'm all versatile when it comes to media. I have my own podcast show also, and I love to be involved in broadcast. I'm a graphic designer, and I also build computers. So I pretty much handle all the tech side of things for our group. But
my man builds computers.
And I'm just excited doing it. So I'm also a writer. I'm pretty much all around when it comes to media. So I'm gonna let Yelly go ahead and take the stage.
Oh, first you gotta tell them, where to find you.
Gotcha.
They need to hit you up for, build a computer, fix something.
whatever you need. Okay, so my Instagram is MarquisJH, MarquisJH. Same thing with my Facebook and my YouTube and my Snapchat. My handle is pretty much the same on all different platforms. So be sure to check me out and let me know if you need anything. I'll be more than happy to help you.
Okay, as far as me, my specialty, of course, like I said earlier, is photography, videography. I love editing, so y'all need some photo shoots, y'all need a music video shot, y'all need anything to do with like production type stuff, hit me up because I'm your person for that. I do have a separate little like business I'm trying to get up off the ground, which will handle most of the photography, videography, because I do specialize more with the music side of everything, of entertainment. And so you can hit me up on Bad Collective for that. It's BADKOLLECTIVE. And then my personal Instagram is Yelly, which is YELLY _. So you can follow me on both of those, keep up with what I'm doing with Bad Collective and of course with Vibehouse and Late Registration Podcast.
Okay, thank you, Yelly. Me, also, like I said earlier, I'm a communications major, but I'm a little different. I don't really like the editing part, even though I will if I have to. But my strong suits are marketing, directing, social media, photography, fashion, styling, writing, and acting. My favorite is writing. What I really get into is I like to get lost in the words. The words make me feel good, making them come to life. Fashion will probably come second. Social media will probably come third. But, that's me in a nutshell. My social media handles for Instagram, it's Drip Davis. For Twitter, it's also Drip Davis. Snapchat, Kenny Crack. I have about 6 or 7 different names depending on who I feel like being that day. But for the most part, you'll be able to find me at Drip Davis for the important stuff, which is Twitter and Instagram. I also have a Tumblr where I really just post maybe a little quote here and there. But my Tumblr is dripping like a fool. Let me say it again. Dripping like a fool. DRIPPIN.
True Tumblr fashion.
LIKEAFOOL. Okay, everybody together, we work for Vibehouse Media Group. Really a great team, and I think as you guys get to know us more, you'll learn to love us. But that's the first episode, and we're gonna go ahead and move into Yelly's quote, and we're out.
Alright, so just something to leave y'all with for the rest of the day. This is a quote from Elon Musk. If you don't know who that is, most people know him as the founder of Tesla. Very, very, very successful, rich man. Definitely knows how to build a business, knows how to make money. So here's something that he said. When something is important enough, you do it, even if the odds are not in your favor. So, with that being said, if there's something you want to do, don't be scared if you don't have the money to do it yet. Don't be scared if you don't have all the resources to do it yet. Don't be scared if you don't even know every single thing you need to know about it to do it. You just go out and do what you can do right now to get yourself, basically jump started.
That's Late Registration Radio, and we're out.